Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator. Today, I would like to strip this one down and make a good start on putting it all back together again, all shiny new. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to attempt to do this one with 100%. So you get a much bigger restoration bonus if you get everything to 100%. So at the moment, we can't, there are some things here that are okay. And leaf spring plate. You know, I got a feeling that this is a job that we did for a customer and then the car has been given back to us for no apparent reason because the vehicle looks very similar. And I think that's where it ultimately came from. But anyway, that is the plan today, is we're going to try to do that to this vehicle. But before we do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my inventory. And we've got... So I can sort of take all of these items here. No, I'm not going to sell for a minute. This is everything that's left over from our last restoration. And somebody did say I could stick this in the garage, but I don't think I can. There doesn't seem to be any way for me to put it into the garage. I've got some barn locations here that we can take a look at some point, but we're not going to worry about those today either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell everything. First of all, I'm just going to sell the junk on here, and we'll see what we get for that. So that, yes, that gives us $44. Yeah, that's not a great deal, really, is it? So I'm going to sell all the rest of this. I'm just going to sell all. And we'll see what we get for this. Yes, I want to sell all parts. That gave us another $907. So we've now got nothing in here. So what we'll do is we will take this one. We will strip it apart completely. Every single component will be ripped out of this vehicle. And then we will go through it and upgrade everything all the way through. However we can. So I think I can actually just... No, I don't want to sit in a seat. Definitely don't want to sit in it. So let me just click on it. Nope. I'm in body disassemble mode. I want to go to interior disassemble mode. There we go. So we've got these seats here, and these are very much like a Land Rover. These are, in that there's not a lot that holds them together, really. They look like seats that you would have in a house somewhere. They really do. There isn't like a lot to kind of separate them out from the rest of the world. And if you look in there, there literally is just a few bolts that holds them down to the floor. Very much like a Land Rover, this one is. Right, so we will go to... Let's just go onto the body now, and I think we're already in body disassemble mode, so that outside edge is actually okay. I can remove the rear license plate, and we will start taking out everything that we can here. I want to strip everything off completely off of this vehicle. The whole lot. Everything. Most of the panel, there doesn't seem to be a great deal in the way of panels and things like that. We've got some side fenders. Take the hood off. Front window there. And there isn't really a lot else in here, really. Front headlights there. And then we've obviously got the front license. And we've got the bumper as well. That's the radiator from inside. Take out the headlight and then that one there. Oh, we got the wing mirrors as well. We mustn't forget the wing mirrors. This one doesn't actually have any doors by the look of it. They don't all have doors, these old Jeeps. There's only a mirror for the driver's side. There isn't a mirror on this side unless I've already had that one and removed it, or it's broken off or something like that. I'm not really sure. So let's start working on some of this on the engine. I can take that radiator out and I can remove the battery down here. So we don't have a great deal of stuff that I want to remove. I do want to get that exhaust section there. Actually, I think it's this piece here. I've got the intake manifold. And it's all of this here. I want to take the air filter off. I think all of this piece has got to come off. The carburetor and the intake manifold there has got to come off. So that then I can remove the exhaust sections, and then once I've removed those, I'll be able to take the engine out as a whole piece. I do have to remove the gearbox as well. So there's that one there. That one's got to come off. And then we've got to go underneath, and we've got to remove... Actually, I don't know if we have to remove that front exhaust section. We may not. Oh, hang on. There was one more thing I need to do. I need to get that starter motor off. Then I can lift it up, and I can take the gearbox out. There's that one... That one, yeah, that's all from underneath. So we'll lift this one up in the air a minute. Now, once we've done this vehicle and it's all back together, Do you want me to go and get another barn find and just concentrate on working on some barn finds for a while, or would you rather I spent a bit of time actually doing some telephone orders? Because I'm genuinely torn on this one as to whether I should do telephone orders or just not worry about them for a while. Because, you know, this is I quite enjoy doing this. This is quite entertaining for me. It's whether it's entertaining for you to watch. There is a new DLC, I think it's the Plymouth DLC, so there's another one that I want to be getting and adding to my collection here. I genuinely like this game. I like this game that much that I've been seriously considering finding a way to do 2 episodes a week of this one. That's how much I'm starting to enjoy it. And I've noticed that the numbers of views are starting to increase on the different episodes that we're doing, which I'm quite pleased about. That does actually mean that you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. So I will continue to be playing this for quite some time yet, but obviously I do need to kind of get some hints as to if there's anything in particular you'd like me to do, any style you'd like me to use when playing, anything like that. Obviously let me know in the comment section and we will do what we can. I want to come back around this side and lower that one back down. Well, I'm hoping I can take the engine out now. If I go to the engine crane and move you to car lifter B, put you over there. And then I can just go onto the engine crane and install move pull out. Drain the oil. Ugh. Oh, you know what that means? I've got to put that one back. Move equipment. Place equipment back. Then I want to go and get... Actually, I may start raising this one up a minute. There we go. And then I can go and get this one. And move equipment. Hang on. Let's try that again. Move equipment to car lifter B. And then I can go... You know, I probably could have done both of them. Let me just see that a minute. Come out of there. I don't think I actually needed to put this one back. Move. Car lifter B. Yes, you can have both of them in place. Excellent. That is actually quite good. Use equipment there so we can drain the oil out. And as soon as that has finished draining out, we can then put it back. There we go. And move equipment. Place equipment back. And then I can lower this one back down again. And I'm hoping this time... we can lift the engine out. It's whether or not that piece of exhaust needs to be taken out. It's the only question now is, does that piece of exhaust need to be taken out? Pull out. Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't stay on this one. I think you come over here and you go add engine into crate, rotate, rotate. No, I don't want to do that. Maybe I've got to do it off... Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I'm spinning around like a lunatic here. Install engine into car, move equipment, pull engine out of the car. We've already done that. I don't want to put it back in the car. There are no engine parts in the car. Right. So, I need to come over to the engine stand then. Add engine into crate. I guess so. Right, oh, add into crate. So this is actually classed as the crate. Right, that makes sense. So we'll leave that one there a minute, and then I'll go back over to the engine crane and... Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to go move equipment and put you back. Right, so then we can start... I can just remove the rest of this stuff. I've got this brake servo here, and I think that's actually pretty much everything to do in the top part of the Jeep. So then I can go lift you up. As soon as you're up into place, we can start stripping everything out from the bottom side of it. I'm going to go into there and take these out. Now, I've got 5 of these. I don't think we got any springs that need to be pulled apart this time. We do have those wheels that we'll need to do. I'll do those together all at once. Front drive axle. I've got the drum wheel cylinder up there. I've got the wheel hub. It's actually all coming off really quickly. Take that one on there. And there's a front shock absorber there. I don't think that... Yeah, I don't think it's... we're not going to need the spring puller at all, are we? We do have these because it's a different type of spring that holds these together. Take that one there, so that will undo those 2 bottom ones there like that. And then we can remove the spring plate from underneath. Not the drive axle, leaf spring. There's actually some rubber bushings up on the sides. There's that one on that side. And then that one over there as well. And then that will allow me to remove the leaf spring. And then I go to the front steer. Alright, I want to go to the front steer. How do I get this one off? What do you... Oh, I see. That one's fastened on the back there. So we've got that ring there that holds it in place. What's this one called? I'll see in a minute. It'll say front steering knuckle E ring. I see. And then we got the front steering knuckle E. Front drive axle. Well, we can do the inner tie rod on there. And then I'm going to jump over to this side a minute. Off-road tyre. Take that one off there. And we'll separate out the tyres as well before we do anything else. And then we can see what those are like for condition of parts as well. Take that one, drum wheel cylinder, front drive axle, the wheel hub, outer tie rod under there. And then the steering knuckle, that one I want to come back round to this side. Take out that piece. It's actually a little bit more complex undoing everything on this Jeep than it is on a basic car, I think. Because of these extra bits that you've got in here for like joining the springs and everything in together. Does seem to take a little bit longer. We'll also be able to see on the engine as well. I can't remember how much of the engine we stripped apart last time we did this. Do that one up there. I'm 100% certain that this is the actual vehicle that we had, that we did the job for, and then for some reason it kind of got gifted to us by someone who was incredibly grateful for all the work that we did for them. Obviously, it makes perfect sense. You know, we did work hard to get that done, so it's understandable that they would want to reward us for our diligence and hard work. But yeah, I'm not really sure why they would reward us with an entire car. I mean, this is the vehicle that we replaced for them. We did the work on this vehicle. And they were that pleased with the work that we did for them on their vehicle that they gave us the vehicle. That's the bit that kind of doesn't make any sense. Although I did say last week that perhaps we had been drinking heavily and we'd bought this thing without even realising. It's probably not a good idea to get that drunk that you can buy vehicles without realising. And then a few people did kind of point out that going to a car salesman really drunk and trying to buy a car could be an interesting experience for the poor salesman involved. What was the set? But I cannot remember who it was that said it, but it did make me laugh. It genuinely made me laugh. It was basically you go to a car salesman when you're really drunk in order to buy a car, and you say, right, I'm going to give you for this car, I'm not going to give you $20,000 for the car, I'm going to give you a handful of pistachios and I will arm wrestle you the difference. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Arm wrestle the difference on a car. I got to be honest, brutally honest with you, I'm not sure that that would really cut it. I'm not sure you'd be able to actually continue on with that. I suspect he'd be calling his security or friend Joe and getting his mate Joe to kind of just have a wee chat with you about how things work in the real world. And you would not be arm wrestling the difference for your car paid for with pistachios. Much as it would be, you know, quite entertaining to say that this is actually the case, and you bought the car for a handful of pistachios and an arm wrestle, I'm sure it would be great fun. It's just I can't see it working. You know, I just can't see it happening. It's just, yeah. Anyway, we are almost done here. I've almost got all of this stuff out now. I've got that rubber bushing come out there. And just, actually, I want to go on. If I go on to, no, I want to go on to there. There we go. It's that one that I want to get to. Take it out there. And then, no, I can't take the leaf spring out yet either. I've got to undo those two. Take that one out. And then there's another one there to take out. You take the plate off the bottom. Leaf spring plate, and then the leaf spring, and then the leaf spring rear drive axle. I think that is everything off of the vehicle. I don't think there is anything left on there. I think it's just an empty hollow. So let's lower that one back down again. It is a bit rusty. Let's just take a look at this, and if I go like this and I go car status, frame condition 56%. Is there any way to repair the frame itself? I don't think that we can do that. I got a feeling that we're not going to, because that's on 56. Interior condition is on 56%. I got a feeling that we can't actually improve the quality of the actual frame itself because we can't do painting and stuff. And that is the one bit that's going to hold us back. If I click on body here, yeah, it's nothing happening on that. So let's go over to, oh no, there was one thing I want to do. I want to go over to the wheels and I wanted to load these on here on the tire changer. I want to separate parts. I want to separate all four of these, so we're going to have to put those in, separate them out. So if I just do these for a minute, and then we can go back over to the engine, and we can get going on that one. Last one here, I'll just pop this one on, and it will do its little cycle, and then we can go and start stripping the engine apart. And once I've stripped everything out of the engine, we're going to go to the repair table, and we are going to repair everything we possibly can up to 100%, and then anything remaining, I will attempt to... Right. start doing all of this. Yeah, anything that remains, I will then attempt to, I will buy replacements for every single item that is left. So, it'll depend how much we can repair all the way up to a full 100%. And I don't think we're going to be able to, like, do any more upgrades between now and getting stuff onto the table, unfortunately. Got the ignition coil there. I've got a distributor cap here. So what's holding that one? Oh, I see. It's a couple of little clips. We've got to remember that we've got a couple of little clip Bs on there. Those could cause us some issues. We've got that one, and then the ignition distributor, air filter base, oil filter base. Well, that all comes off quite easily. Right, we come round to the front of this one. We've got the radiator fan. Take this off the front. We'll worry about the actual internal gubbins in the engine in a little while. And gubbins is the technical term for it, by the way. Just in case any of you weren't aware, gubbins is the proper official technical term. And you always use the word gubbins. It explains everything. There's a lot of things that can be explained away with the word gubbins. It's something that I use frequently. And what's this one that I'm taking off? Fuel pump something. Fuel pump. That is just a fuel pump. It didn't look like any of the other fuel pumps that we've used. So we've got the alternator on there. Take those two off, and then it'll probably be the alternator holder, the arm B. There we go. Take that one off of there, and then we've got the water pump on this side. So you can sort of see the shapes of them are a lot different on these older vehicles than they are on the newer vehicles. It is quite noticeable, the difference on them, and the way that they sort of fit. Just put that one onto there like that, and then we've got the timing chain on there, and then the cam gear on there. Do that one up, and camshaft. Well, we can't do that one at the moment. Oh, I can take that one out, but I can't take that one out. No. Right. Oh, we got a fuel filter up there to come off, and we're now ready to start working down through the actual. Good gravy! Look at them all. Loads of them. It's a good job we got these able to do the bolts faster. I don't know if there's another one that we can get that will do them still faster again. I'm not that concerned about the testing of the things at the moment. So we've got that there. There was another. I just seen a thing in green. Where was it? There. Oil. Oh, that's the oil pan from underneath. I don't want to do the oil pan at the moment. Okay, let's do the oil pan. It's persuaded me I will do the oil pan. I probably should be doing this from the other way up. That's why. Right, I can't do that. So what I want to do now is if I come out of this one and then I go to the engine stand and rotate left and then rotate left again so it's upside down, and we'll work on it from this way up for a minute. I want to go in there, and I actually want to zoom in a little bit if I can. Right. Crankshaft bearing caps, and then the ends of the rods as well is what we want. Rod caps and crankshaft bearing caps is the ones that we want to take off. So I got that one there. I got one there in the middle. So there's 3 of these bearing caps, and there is 4 rod caps that we've got to take out. That one there. I've got one here as well. Take that out, and then I've got 2 more. I got 1 rod cap there, and I got 1 bearing cap as well. That'll be all of those taken out. You notice that one thing that we don't have to do at any point is we don't have to replace any of the bolts themselves. Right, that's those bits done. I think I need to turn it back over again. So let me go back to the engine stand and rotate left, and then, right, come back onto here. Zoom back in a little bit. Oil fill plug. Oh no, I can't take that one out. I need to take these pistons out now. There we go. Go into the top like that. Take that one out. And then I got 1 more there to take out. And I should now be able to take out the crankshaft right in the middle. I think that is everything. Then I can go engine block itself. We have done. That's everything. We've taken out everything that it can possibly be taken out. This vehicle is stripped right down, completely naked as the day it was born. So the next thing that we're going to do, we have got $67,964, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to repair everything up to 100%, and I'm just going to keep going, and I'm just going to click through like this. Some of the stuff is parts decreased, condition decreased. Just going to keep going and hope that some of this stuff we do actually make a bit of cash from. Everything has got to be 100. It's basically repair or bust. Every single item on here is repair or bust. We do seem to be repairing quite a bit of it. No more items to work with. We're now on 66,000. So we spent about 3 grand doing that. So let's go and take a look at our inventory. And we can't... A lot of this stuff we can't do anything with. Civilian trunk. Yeah, see, all of this we're going to have to replace. We got no way of doing it. So we got the radiators repaired. Carburetor. Exhaust manifold is completely in. Oh, we got the gearbox is repaired. Ideal. Although, actually, no, isn't that a brand new gearbox anyway? I think that's a brand new one from a previous job. Some of this stuff is badly deteriorated, and a lot of it, though, is surprising how much of this stuff we were actually able to repair. So the gearbox is one that was quite good, although I don't know. But we don't have to buy a new gearbox anyway, we know that much. The wheels you can't do anything with, and... Looking down through the rest of it here, what do we got there? It's the ignition distributor. We've got caps and stuff there. That timing cover has got to be done. The engine block itself, that one got done, and so did the crankshaft. The engine block is I4C. I want to see the engine block a minute. I4C engine block. How much have we saved by doing this? I'm very interested to see now. We want to go in the main shop, and I want engine. Engine block I4C. Let's just go engine block. That one there. $1,500. Brilliant. We've saved ourselves $1,500 by repairing that one. That is fantastic. Okay, I'm really pleased with that. So we saved $1,500. So all of our repairs cost us 3 grand. Just on that one item alone, we've saved ourselves $1,500. I'm curious to look to see some of these other items. Like the crankshaft there. I reckon will be a bit. Engine head I4C and crankshaft I4C. Let's go and see what those are a minute. So we've got the engine block there. Engine head, that one I4C, that's $750. And then the crankshaft as well. I4C, that's $130. So that's like nearly, that's almost 2.5. That's nearly the 3 grand just from those 3 bits. Well, not quite. No, it's 2.5 grand. It's nearly 2.5 grand from just those 3 bits. So overall, I think we've done pretty well. I'm going to go a minute, and I'm going to replace everything in that list with brand new that we need to have brand new. Let me come out of there. I want to go to inventory. I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to buy everything that needs to be bought brand new. So that I can replace everything on the Jeep with absolutely brand new. The only thing that we can't do is the actual bodywork itself. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about that. Hopefully, later on, we will be able to. Let me just take a look. I think it's quite a while yet, though, before we get that upgrade. We've got... What's that there? Good to be lucky. I have no idea what that means. Instant examine 20 parts when seeing a car for the first time. And then here, 50% off trips to junkyards. That's going to be money off. You can repair body parts. That is all the way up at level 35. Repairing body parts. This one here, expanded garage, adds paint shop, dyno, and another lift. That's level 30. We're on level 12. It's going to be a little while before we see any of those treats. This one, odds of successful repair is 95. It's 25. Average value of a car at auction. 150% faster, 25% faster walking. Yeah, that's kind of the next one that we want. It's going to be a while before we see much in the way of changes to anything that we do now, because it's going to take quite a while to level anything up. So let's not worry about that. We've kind of got what we got now, and we'll go with this. So anyway, I'm going to buy all of these bits. I'm getting there slowly. I've just got these last few bits down here that I've got to replace. We need 8 small rubber bushing, and we need 4 spark plugs. So I go back into here. This is the one part of the game that I don't particularly enjoy. If we were able to just buy these things, if you could like right click and just buy from the shop, that would make it so much easier. It really would. But we'll just grab these. And there, it's because you've got to remember all the names, and you've got to keep going back through, and then you go through them again. And so I scroll all the way down through here. Right, so I got the spark plugs. I need a steering rack, and I need steering wheel 3. And yeah, I'm only just, if I try to remember too many at once, I just forget them all, and then I waste time. Steering rack, steering wheel 3. So we come out of there, and we go back in here, and I can go... the steering rack is just simple like that, so I can go there. And then steering wheel 3, that's going to be an internal thing. So I want to go to, I think it's interior shop there, and I want to go steering wheel... It's just oh yeah, steering wheel 3, that one right there. There we go. And come back from there, and then we go back to our inventory again. Scroll right down through, so I got that one now, and I got that one. So I want timing chain I6B, timing cover I4C. Go back on. So then I can go to the main shop, and this is timing this time. So we'll take a look in time. So timing chain I4B... I6B. Timing chain I6B, wasn't it? I think it was. I hope it was, because that's the one I'm buying. Timing chain I6B, timing cover I4C, because I remember emphasizing the 4 because it was different. Let's see if I got that right. And it seems to be getting a little bit laggy here. So I did get it right. Ideal. Right, so we've got the transfer case. The last one I need is a water pump pulley. Just a water pump pulley. There is nothing else on it. If you could just like right click and then buy the new part, it would make it so much easier, wouldn't it? So water pump pulley, that one right there, and I'm done. I have replaced everything, every single item that is on that vehicle. I now have at 100%. So I'm going to go first of all, and we're going to install. I'm going to go for a new one of those and a new one of those, and yes, I'm going to put that on there, and I'm going to start putting these together a minute, so then as soon as that one is done, we can transfer, take that one off. So take that one off of take and put it on there, because the wheel balancer actually takes longer, so it's better to get that one running before you get this one running. So, nope, I don't want to separate. I want to install one of those and one of those. Yes. So that one can go. So let me just do these wheels a minute, and then we'll start putting things back together. We'll put the engine together first, and then we'll move on to the Jeep. We're not going to have time to get it all put back together today. I would like to, but we're just not going to have time to get everything put back together. So we will just have to do what we can. We might rebuild the engine today and then finish it off in next week's episode. And then after we finish it off in next week's episode, we'll go and get another one. I'm thinking we're going to go to a barn, and we're going to get a barn find this time. I think that could be actually quite cool if we could get another barn find. So I've got that one there. That's the last good one to go on. And I want you to take the bits and balance another wheel. Yes. Right, and then I can take that one off of there. Have I got any more bits to put on here? Install? No, I don't. I don't want to do that. So that's done. I just got to wait for these, and I can finish balancing these wheels, and then we can start working on the engine. They're all balanced and ready to go, so now we can come back to here, and we'll start putting everything back together on this bit first. So if I go like that, part mount, we can go to our engine block first. There we go. Look at it. Shiny and new. Very nice. Right, I'm actually going to come out of there, and I'm going to flip it upside down straight away. Rotate left, and then we can start working from inside here. That's going to be the first thing that we do. You need to go to part mount, and we want to put the crankshaft in there like that. And then I can put the bearing caps on at least. So we can put those into place. Can I put the pistons from this? Yes, I can. I can actually put the pistons in from this side. With our new piston, the rings, the caps, everything, it can all go in there like that. Excellent. I put that one on. Right, what's that there? Oh, that's the flywheel. You install that one on there. I won't worry about the other bits for the... No, I don't want to do that. I want to put this one on. I won't worry about the other bits for the clutch. We'll install those when we've got the engine back into the car. So we can do this bit here, and that one on there. And then we've got another piston down there with there and the rings. Yep. Rod cap. That one can go on. I've got a camshaft that can go in there. And another bearing cap. And then once we've done, we'll sell all of our remaining bits that are left. get rid of them all, and then we can kind of... So we'll be in the same position as we were when we started, so that it does make it easier. I can go through the entire list, I can get everything all together all at once, and I don't have to waste a load of time hunting around for bits that I have no idea where they are. Right, so... Oh, hang on. No, I don't want to do that. I want to now go to the engine stand, and I want to rotate this one over... back up to the right way up, and then we can go back onto here, back onto part mount mode, and we can start mounting everything back on here. So we've got the arms out on the side on here. Some of these bits surprised me that we couldn't actually repair them. Some of them I'm quite glad that we were able to repair, and we definitely saved. We spent about $3,000 on repairs and attempted repairs, and we definitely saved far more than $3,000 in bits that we would have had to buy. So it was easily worth the money that we spent out. I mean, if we'd gotten sort of unlucky with it a little bit, we could very well have ended up not being quite so lucky with it, and we could have ended up like not saving any money, even spending out money on it. But I think overall, we did end up saving money. I think it was worth the time and the money that we spent. Just do that one up there. So that's all of those, and we do the crankshaft pulley. Do that one up. Right, and then I've got over this side, we've got this arm that sticks out this way. We'll put that one on. And down into there and do those three up. And then that one actually holds the power steering pump, which goes onto there. Do those two up like that. And then we can come around to this side. And we've got that belt there. There's a brand new one to go on there. Put that in place. And then we've got that serpentine belt there as well. Oh, and then finally the radiator fan. I forgot about that one. It is another brand new one. Everything is going on brand new. Absolutely brand spanking new. And I'm hoping that this is going to result in a really good restoration bonus for us at the end of it. I know that the restoration bonus can sometimes be quite substantial with different vehicles. I've only seen this like from the forums. I haven't actually seen it myself because I've not actually done any yet. We did get a bit of a restoration bonus when we went to 75% on the last one. So it kind of indicates that, yes, there is a decent bonus there available. Is there any more bits to go on there? I don't think so at the moment. Right, what have we got in here? I want to put the engine head on now by the look of it. And then the caps go inside, because it doesn't let you can't like take a piece out from inside the engine and then put the engine head on. And that's one thing that I do really like about this game. It's kind of... It does help you out quite a bit. It's guiding you through the process quite a lot, because if it did just sort of allow you to put it together any old how without any guidance whatsoever, you could very easily like put a load, especially someone like me. I don't know anything about vehicles. I could very easily put some stuff back together and not have a clue what I was doing, and put the wrong bits in the wrong places and then completely mess it up. So then we've got the clip B on there. So this is the one bit that I could miss, is this clip B on here. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I missed last time as well. Whether it was on this Jeep or it was on something else, I don't remember, but I definitely missed a clip B somewhere. So I can put that one on there. Right, now we can put the ignition wires over the top. And then the oil filter goes back inside there, and then we've got the cover that goes on the top. Like that. Do that one up. I've got the ignition coil over there. And then we've got the air filter. Have I put the fuel filter on? There's supposed to be a fuel filter somewhere. That's an oil filter that we just did on the side there. That one there. That's oil filter. Then we got the air filter cover. That one comes off over that way. Oh, no. There's the fuel filter is over this side. That one goes on there. Right. I think that is everything on the engine. I think that's the whole lot. I think. He says. Right, we're doing really well for time, so I'm going to just leave that one there a minute, and... Actually, you know what? I think we could actually bring that one back over. It's my timer going off, but I think we're doing fairly well, because I did leave the timer running accidentally for a little while I was busy. So let me go on to here. I want to take engine off from crate, and I want to bring that one back, and I'm going to put the engine back in already. I'm going to move this equipment over to car lifter B. I'm going to go onto there, and I'm going to install the engine into the car, just like that. And then I'm going to put you... No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's put it back in again. Because, you know, it's a lot of fun. It's really quick and easy just to whip an engine out. It takes no time at all. let's just take a look now and see what the car status is. Global body condition 5%. Interior, frame, parts. I mean, all this is 100%. So we got nothing on here that's actually part percentage, but the main body itself, I think, is in poor condition. I think that is the bit that's going to sort of hold us up a bit. We'll see. I want to go to... No, I don't want to go to interior disassemble. I want to go to interior assemble, and I'm going to put these seats back in. One there. Does that really already jump me out? Interior disassemble. Assemble. Yeah, it's jumping me out just because I've moved the camera. It's a tiny little bit. Let's try that again. Go there to the steering wheel. Put you in. And the front left seat. Put you in. And then I've got a bench on the back as well. That is all in. Right, so that is everything inside the vehicle done. I'll do the remaining body work at the end, I think. I just want to see the car status now. So, interior condition is 58. Why is it 58? I've replaced everything else. It might be because there's stuff missing. That could be it. We'll see. Let's lift this thing up in the air. And we'll start putting together what we can from underneath. Now then. I'm going to go, actually, first of all, I'm going to go straight up here to the flywheel, and then we will go to the part mount mode, and we'll start putting the clutch and the gearbox back together, and we'll sort of work out from here, I think. That's how we're going to do it today. So I want to put that one back on, and I wonder if I can just put that battery back in right from here. I might be able to, as I can see it from here. I'm not going to worry about that, though. I'm going to put this one on. This one that we repaired. Now, I don't know if this was the repair job that we had, and then it came back to us, or if this one was actually in poorish condition when we first got it. So I want to put the transfer case on up there. 4 bolts to go in there. And then once that one's done, then what comes out of there? You know, I can't actually remember. Oh, no, you got to put the front drive axle in place. And then once that one goes on... Then I think, yes, then you can put the front drive axle on there. So we take that one, and that one goes in that side. And then, is there another one? I got 2 of those. Front drive shaft F, I got 2 of. I don't think I needed 2 of them. Oh, maybe I use one at the back. That could be the case. It wouldn't surprise me. So we go for the middle muffler up there, and I'll take that one, and then I'll come back to the rear one there. So we've got a leaf spring drive axle there. And I'll take... this rear muffler there to go on, and I don't think there was just the main drive shaft here. Put that one back on. Do all of those up, and then I come around to this side so that I can do that side up. I'm going to put together all of the stuff at the back. You know, I really do think that we're going to have time to actually put everything back together before we have to go today, which is absolutely brilliant, because it means that we've completely stripped this vehicle and put the whole thing back together all in one episode. And I think that is actually something that we can be proud of. We've actually accomplished something there quite impressive, really. So we put that one on to there right now. I need to make sure that I put the small rubber bushings into both of those. So do that one up there, and then I've got one down that end down there. So this is the only small rubber bushings that we've got. There is 2 on each of these leaf springs. I got that leaf spring plate. And then we've got 2 bolts that go over them. We actually repaired all of the leaf spring bolts bar 2. There was no 1. There was only 1 that needed doing. We got 8 of them all together, and there was only 1 that needed to be replaced. All the rest of them, we actually repaired them. I mean, yeah, they're only like $20 odd a piece. But still, that is still money being saved. So... overall, I am really impressed. Right, so we got solid rear drive axle. Oh, yes, we got 2 of those. So why did I end up with 2 of the other drive axles? It said that I had 2. That's the one bit that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me with all of this. So we've got the brake drum to go over the top. And then the wheel can go over the top of that. We'll put that one in. I'm going to put the whole lot in. I'm going to put every single thing that I can in today. Well, in right here while I'm on this thing. That's everything on that side. I want to come over here. I want to come onto this side now. So we will go shock absorber. We can put that one in there. And then we can put the leaf spring in place in there. And I'll put that rubber bushing in there. Do you up. I'll do the leaf spring plate a second while we're here. If I can just zoom in a little bit, I can get these 2 U-bolts. They can go on. And then we've got another U-bolt over here. I see there is another DLC come out for this one, actually. It's called the Plymouth. So I'm probably going to be getting that one fairly soon. I just want to go up and get that one before I forget about it. I will probably get that one. I don't know if I'll have it for next week or if it will be in a few weeks' time. I'm not actually sure at the moment, but it is something I will get. I know that they do seem to bring out a lot of DLCs for this game. At the moment, I intend to buy all the DLCs as they come out, or, you know, within a week or two, just because I quite like them. And I'm really, really enjoying this game. I really am. This is the sort of game that I could spend a couple of hours playing every 3 or 4 days, on and off, for a very, very long time. There's something quite appealing about this game. It's very relaxing. It's a lot of fun to play. So it is something that I'm going to be coming back to. Even if I don't do it, like, immediately. Right, I think that's everything in there. I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe not. Let's see. Right, that's everything. It looks like there's everything on the back. So let's go to the front now. We've got that one is ready. I want to go to part mount again. And we'll start working on the front suspension on here. So if I take that one and I put it in, and then I can get that rubber bushing up there. Do you up. I can put the spring, the front shock absorber. That's got to go in. And then I'll get that rubber bushing up there. I've only got 2 more rubber bushings to do once we've done this. Spring plate. And then we can put that one in. That can go on. And then I got 1 more. Oop, no, I don't want to do that. I want to go on to that one there. We've got 1 more spring on there. Leaf spring U-bolt there. That one can go in. There we go. That's better. And I can start doing the outside edge on this. If I put that one in, and then you have to come on the inside, and you put this bit on the inside, don't you? So we do up a whole load of bolts on this. Is there one of these? No, there isn't one of these on the back, is there? It's only on the front. So then we do that one there. Put that one on. Come round to this side. Front drive axle F. Ah, that's the one I got 2 of. I wonder where it came from. Because there's actually 2, if you look in the shop, there's actually 2 different items called front drive axle F. And they're exactly the same name. There is nothing to differentiate between the 2. So I did check a couple of times to make absolutely certain that I had that right. I did, though. It was okay. Everything was all right. Didn't really matter. Right, that's... What? I'm missing something. What am I missing? It won't let me put the wheel on. I'm definitely missing something here, aren't I? Unless I can't put this wheel on. Oh, maybe I need a steering rack. No, I know, because I've got the tie rods, haven't I? I've got to put the tie rod on there, and then I've got to put the outer tie rod on there so that I can do that one up, and then I can put the wheel on. Right. It won't let you put the wheel on if you don't have all of the suspension in place. So we can do that one and that one there. Right, that's good. So we can go over to this side and put that one on there, like that. And we can do this side over here now. So I'll start this one from out here. I'll do that one up there. Let's do this leaf spring a minute, and then we can do the last 2 rubber bushings. Put you in. Front steering knuckle can just go on. And then if I can swing it round a little bit, I got that rubber bushing over there. Last one of those. Excellent. Right, I want to spin round this way and then get that leaf spring plate there. I've got a leaf spring U-bolt to do up. And we are going to do this today. Definitely going to do this today. If I can get that one on. There we go. That one can go on there. I would say that this is a fairly robust type of engine, type of vehicle. So all of the bits do seem to be quite simple to replace. Which means that you'd be able to replace them. I can understand why this one's sort of quite popular for army and, well, all kinds of different situations where you wouldn't necessarily have access to a garage where everything is really easy to get to and you've got like all the different tools and everything. Because, you know, everything on this vehicle seems to be quite sort of simple, easily laid out, easy to understand. And I can appreciate that. I really can. Let me just get that one on there. And we got this one. So yeah, I can understand why a Jeep would be popular. I mean, they're not very popular in the UK. You do get Jeeps, don't get me wrong. It's just that we have Land Rovers over here in the UK. And as far as robustness and so on goes, they're both fairly similar. You know, Land Rovers and Jeeps, I don't think there is a huge amount to choose between them. I mean, I think a lot of it is down to personal preference rather than anything else. Don't quote me on this. I could easily be wrong. It has happened before. As many of you now know, I want part mount mode. Then I can actually see what I'm doing here. So we want that one up there. Then I want the radiator over there. I've got a battery there to go in. Oh, there's the starter motor down there. We could use one of those. Probably quite handy. That bit in there. So yeah, anybody watching, what is your personal preference if you have one, Jeep or Land Rover? I grew up with Land Rovers. I remember when I was living on a farm when I was much younger, we had a Land Rover. I remember riding around in the back of a Land Rover when I was just a very small boy. So for me, it's Land Rover. Land Rover is something I'm very, very familiar with. I want assemble mode, so we got the left headlight to go in there. I've got the left front fender and the front bumper. All of this stuff is new, so it's going to be black. We're not able to paint. Unfortunately, the front license plate, I'm going to have to take that one off, I think, because... what am I doing? What was that? No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, as far as the license plate is concerned, I am going to need to... I want that one, assemble mode. Buy license plates. That's the one thing I didn't get so far. So we can put that one on there. And I can come round here. I can put the hood on. New one of those. Front window. Yes. Right, we got no doors. Wasn't expecting doors, but we do have the trunk. Can go on. I've got a rear bumper. I've got a rear right tail light. I've got a tail light over here. It's not actually letting me do it at the moment. Assemble mode. There we go. I can put that one on. Excellent. Right, these license plates. If I take that license plate off, right, I'm going to need to replace it. It's got the license plate on there, but it's not actually the right one. And I want to go still to assemble mode. I've got this, if I can just get it. There we go, front mirror. That one on there. So that is everything replaced apart from the license plates. So why isn't it not letting me use the hood? I want to put the hood down. Am I not in the right mode? There we go. Right. It's all black at the moment because we haven't been able to do that properly. So I want a new license plate. It doesn't matter which one we use. So I just want to go to T and then we back out here. License plate shop. I don't really know which one we should get. Whether we should get a US one. I think Jeep is a US vehicle, isn't it? Is that right? Let's go Florida. We get license plates for Florida, and we get 2 of them. Oh no, custom is way too expensive. We're not going to customize them. We're just going to go for Florida plates. And I'm going to put those on there, so then I can come up a little bit. And then I want to go to assemble mode, and Florida license plate on the front. And then we go around and we'll put a Florida license plate on the back. Go there and put that one on. Oh, it's from Belgium, this one is. But anyway, it's now from Florida. So we've changed the country of origin. Right, now let's take a look and see what we've got. Frame and interior is still low. So we haven't gotten it up to... Everything here is 100%. Absolutely everything. Frame and interior, we can't do anything about those unless we're able to increase our level. And I can't increase my level very quickly. We are on level 13, by the way. We have reached that magical point. Oop, no, I don't want to lift you right up. Let's go to the toolbox a second and see what we got. So we got an upgrade point. But what I don't have... what's this here? 100% faster part installing and removing... Oh, it's because I haven't done that one over there. Yeah, so in order to do that, we kind of need... So what's this? Screwing and unscrewing. Fuel pressure... Shows you the average value of a car at auction. % off parking levels. Adds the paint shop dyno. Another lift. The paint shop, I think, is where you improve the panels unless you can repair body parts. Yeah, but repairing the body parts I don't think is going to make a difference. I'm pretty sure it's that one. We've got to paint the panels in order to get to it. I think we do. What's this? Odds of repair. Fuel pressure. Instantly examine 9 parts. 5% more income, unlocks a scanner, unlocks the electronic multimeter, tire tread tester, walking. Yeah, let's go for that one. Faster part installing and removing, so we'll unlock that upgrade there, and that will allow some more. So yeah, we're not able to do anything about the bits that are missing. There's no like doors or anything that we can get on this thing, is there? Let me go to assemble mode. There's no extra bits that we can put on here, is there? There's nothing. We've got everything on here. I haven't missed anything. No. Okay, so unfortunately it does look like we are just going to have to go for like a partial restoration. We cannot go for a full 100% every time, which is a real shame. Hang on, let me come out of here. I just want to take a good look at our vehicle. So there it is, fully restored, the Jeep, and it does look good. It'd be a shame that we can't paint it, but still, we can live with that. So let's see what we can get. Car status, $23,000. That is a huge chunk of money, isn't it? Restoration bonus is $1,600 because we can't get these. So global body condition is 95%. Parts condition is 100%. And it's the frame and interior condition, both at 50%, which is holding us back. I don't get how the interior condition is down because we've replaced everything with brand new. It's all absolutely 100% brand new. Let's not complain because this car was free. So we won't worry about it. $23,429. Yes. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have now got a fraction under $80,000. Absolute fortune. Let me just go here into the inventory. So we've got all of this stuff that's left. And I'm going to sell all of this as well. I'm going to sell the whole lot. Just all of it instantly. And we'll see what we get for that. There's another $2,700. We've got 6 barn locations on there. We've got $82,000. In next week's episode, we are going to go to that barn up there, I think. We've got 2 barns here marked out on the map. So we'll go to that one. We'll buy what we can from the barn and bring it back. I don't know about buying parts. We'll see about that because we can't. There's a lot of bits that we can't repair. So we'll have to see. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye and see you later.